couldn't even find my lip gloss. Happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. We got the chicken wings loading. Whoever the third party is, they can't cook anyway. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday, guys. I'm going to get our love and light tarot. Give you guys some time to get in here. I love raspberry ginger ale. Like, a lot. I love it. I love it a lot. So, happy Sunday, guys. I don't know who this running their damn mouth, but I guess when the hate don't work, they can't even tell the lies on y'all no more. When the hate don't work, they can't tell the lies either because they don't know shit to say. I already started cussing. I meant what I said on the floor here. I meant what I said. I don't usually do, hey, phenomenal woman, hey, sis. I don't usually do a lot on Sundays, but today I was really guided to lounge in bed a little bit longer. And then literally I let my spirit team tell me everything they wanted me to do, verbatim, piece by piece. And I don't feel rushed or nothing. So, energy's energy. If it resonates, somebody like this energy, they need to get their life. Somebody's totally mad that you beat them at their own game. And you beat them at their manipulation tactics. And this is kind of energy picking up. So I heard when the hate don't work, they start telling lies, but they can't tell a lie because they're not in your life. They don't know anything to lie on. So whoever this person is that's like making up these lies about you and calling them out, other people are like, you haven't been around that person. When they tell you they aren't seeing anyone, they're telling the truth. That was sticking out as well. So let's see what we got. Mom, yes. Lacey on Snowball bed. How? In the litter box. How'd she get in there? She went. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm coming. She's in there still? Yeah. Because she knows better. You got her out? No, we tried. Where is she? Get. How the heck did you? Get down. See, right that crazy? Get down. Let's go. How the heck did she get in here? I don't know. I didn't allow it. Come on, let's go. Get down. Get down. Jesus Christ. I'm going to throw that out. This? Ow. Out of there. Go sit down in your couch. Go. Stay out of there, Lacey. You're not a cat. What about this? Just lean that up against the wall, sweetheart. Go lay down on your couch. Yeah. You got it? It's good? Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, I'm back, guys. Thank you for being patient. My dog literally thinks she's a cat, and she literally jumped up in the pantry in the window. Like, sis, get your big 85-pound ass down. Huge, and she's just learning how to jump so high now. So, dog mom energy. So back to this person. So, energy's energy. If somebody's not feeling too good about what they've done to you in the past, they can't cover up the hate. People are starting to notice about this person, their narcissistic tendencies. Somebody's getting kicked out of something. Okay, so I pick up, like, say somebody goes amongst a group of people, and in the past you were dealing with this person, and they always had a story. Oh, yeah, well, I did talk to Sunshine Goddess Collective this week, and they were doing this, and they were doing that, and some of them would even lie about the things that you were doing. They would probably say that you call them too much, talk to them too much, but really wanting the attention. So now that you're not in this person's life, they don't have nothing to talk about. And then they bring you up in a very obsessive, compulsive way. People are like, we thought you didn't like that person. We thought what's good with you? Why do you keep bringing them up? Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, say, hey, Kim, I really think this person might, It's weird because it's like we have this love hate energy that I've been picking up. It's like you don't need to love to hate me. Go on with your life. Find something safe to do. Also, if like this person studies you a lot to figure out when's a good time to come in and not come in. They do a lot of temperature checking in this relationship connection, but this person's more heartbroken than you can think because they literally are mad that you didn't fall victim to their manipulation, their mind games, while simultaneously they should have been able to come forward and tell you how they feel, right? We got this 9 of Swords here. The divine allows this person to remember what they've done. Okay, with God, all things are possible. Even if you had faith, even as small as a mustard seed, you could say this mountain move from here to there and it would move. So part of this person, they were faithful. Gentleness is a path of peace. I feel like somebody was very mean-spirited here as well. I'm picking up a nasty energy, like, why you gotta be so rude? They didn't need to be this way, but this was we listen, we're listening. We're not judging kinda, but whatever. They can be how they want to be, okay? The Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. Something about this person is so upset because it's like even if this person had nothing to do with your life and the purpose, something about this person is like, well, I'm gonna control them and their mind. But it's like people aren't objects. They're and I feel like you have your own mind, and this person's used to getting people to do what they want to do. It's almost like this person, and you know what's so interesting is I feel like this person could have some types of gift. Right. Hey, Dreamwalker. Happy Sunday. I feel like this person could have some types of gifts, but they use them for such low vibration things. It's almost like the divine blocks this person. If they were a better person, right? Gentleness is a path of peace. So I feel like you were born to this person to show them that you could be peaceful. And I also feel like this person did pray for this relationship connection, but they don't have any faith. Right. And I was watching, so I was watching Priscilla Shire this morning, and then it went to, Sarah Jakes, I believe it was. I was just listening to like the things, the church they have, I was cleaning up and stuff. Faith without works is dead. This person, what I don't like about this energy, and this part of the energy, like whoever this resonates for, like this is crazy, but it's like they want you in their life, but they don't want to do the work. So it's like, it's almost like, okay, I prayed for them, and now it's like, all right, I don't have to do anything, but that's a pride and ego talking with this person. So part of them does hope to be able to be back in good graces, to be back with you, but part of them just like whatever happens now. I feel like at some point this person thought that you're someone they could settle down, or you're someone that they could be with, but it's just giving that this person really, I feel like, first of all, listen, I feel like this within the first 5 minutes of you meeting this person, they were ready to spend their life with you. But outside forces, outside people, outside things, outside situations, third parties, they're like, I can't do it right now, right? Wanting to continuously have you buy time. But I think the time has went by, and I just feel like in this energy, it's like even if this person had you in a third party situation, you know, saying, oh, I need time for this, or I need time to do that, I just feel like you collective weren't waiting for this person. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Laura, you weren't waiting for this person to get it together. We're going to combine these two decks here. Okay, so we got the Island Time, and then I don't know what this one's called. I bought it off of Etsy a long time ago. But Spirit, what's the overall energy of this person? Very divinely guided away from you is what I hear, but they want to be in your life. But it's like, okay, you can only be in someone's life if you stop running that mouth and stop yapping about it. I feel like anytime you're around this person, we got ground yourself to understand the chaos. I feel like every time you're around this person, you can tell, like at first being around this person was like a good thing for you, and you felt like very abundant. Look at ascending and lightning, and things were changing. But the more that this person didn't align with your values, the more things started changing. So you could have realized, like, dag, every time I'm with this person, this happens or that happens. And you know, I feel like this person was very compulsively obsessed with your energy. It's given that they did a lot of talking about you. Yeah, focus on yourself. The divine's like, why are you, it's like them not knowing where you're doing, how you're doing it, where you're doing it with, who you're doing it with. That is driving this person insane. But it's like, okay, this is an energy that basically clearly said at the beginning of the reading that this is something that they didn't want because they're not honoring how they feel inside, right? They're going more for external validation, what people think is better, what people look good. All right, Spirit, let's clarify this lightning energy here. We got addiction. Okay, so I feel like this person may even drink, drug, do something to try to get you. I can't get you out of my system. What's that Bow Wow song? that Bow Wow song. I'm picking up that Bow Wow song. Can't get you out of my system. Yeah, so somebody may excessively drink, excessively do something with some type of addiction, but I also feel like this person is addicted to you, is what I'm hearing as well. So it's like, the moment you took your energy back from this person was very codependent. Hey, good luck, giver takers. This person was very codependent on your energy. And what I feel like is you still continue to ascend. You still said, hey, self, we still have a job to do regardless of how this person treating me and what they're doing. Like I keep saying before that, and I'm so happy because it feels like a majority of my collective are overcoming depressions and low vibrational entities, things attached to it. It feels like it's an overcoming energy, but it's like they want you out, down, and bad because they're not in your life, but it's like they didn't make you. So it's like riding your coattail or trying to hold on to what you're doing, or even behind your back wanting credit for that, is just not happening. Now, I also feel like this person, it does feel good because with this addiction and this changes, this obsession, possession, if you haven't moved on to another relationship connection, they feel like, oh yeah, because Sunshine Guys Collected, because they're waiting for me. Or but it's like, no, you just may, or just may just not be dating now, or whatever the case may be. Something about an energy where the celibacy energy, or somebody not dating, where this person feels they still have a little bit of control over your life. Hey, when, because you haven't moved on. But this person's putting themselves, oh my God, I'm drooling everywhere. This person's putting themselves in so much conflicting energy. And what I do feel like this person now, if you are in a relationship and a connection with someone, their main goal is to, now, first of all, you got the goal of the divine is they're good. This person, if they don't change their ways and be better, because they keep this little window of hope for this relationship connection, but they don't act on it, but God's honoring their heart, right? So if you do get into another relationship connection, this person's going to try to ask you to cheat with them. Or maybe they're in a relationship connection and you're like, I'm not being with you or dealing with you. You're with someone. Well, they're like, I don't care. I want to cheat with you. So it's like, be careful with this person. Don't fall victim to their low vibration. Don't fall victim to their chaos, their chaotic energy, because if they wanted to, they would. They don't, because they don't want to. And they can if they wanted to, but they just don't. Okay. So Spirit, let's clarify more. Sending, obstacles, learning, expansion, preparing for union. Now, I just feel like, now if you're, this person, what pisses me off about this energy is in their mind, they always want to tell you that they're not into spirituality. They don't know nothing. This person definitely is watching tarot to try to keep up with you. If you've ever opened up to this person about spirituality, they're seeing the fruits of your labor and they want parts of that. But I already hear right now the divine saying, a man that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. Now, they don't really obtain the divine abundance and favor until actually you're in a covenant and you're married. But the divine did give this person a little glimpse of what it would like, what it feels like to be in your energy with this ascension energy. So part of this, so you may notice the more you separate yourself from this person, the more downhill they're going to go, especially if they're not committed to changing. So it's like, we don't want this for this person. But if you understand that people that realize how much you bring to their life, they will start playing on that, right? In the spiritual journey. Well, let me just go around this person because I know being around them and being in their energy, I could be financially abundant, blah, blah, blah. And I know that had came out last week sometime and it's coming back. But now the divine's like, oh, no, you don't. We're blocking it. Okay, so like I said, this person does have some gifts, I feel like, but I also feel like they're not ascending is because they're not choosing to move and be faithful and not knowing the who, what, when, where, why, and how. It's almost like this person is too focused on you, but they need to focus on themselves. They're in all this conflicting, chaotic energy because they decided that, hey, I'm not going to move forward in this with this person. And maybe you said, okay, all right, I'm going to move forward in my life. Or maybe they said, okay, all right, but in their heart, they didn't mean that because they're very conflicted. And you literally, I meant what I said, you really could have stood on big business with this person. Like, I'm not dealing with you under these circumstances. Now, I feel like when this person first met you, you were easier kind of to manipulate. I'm not judging. I'm just saying because it was something different. But I feel like the more you grew, because of the hurt, because this person hurt you, it's giving twin flame energy. So every time this person hurt you, like they threw dirt on you, but you grew flowers and roses from that again. So they thought, all right, the more I self-sabotage this person will turn around. They won't be nothing. And that's exactly what I want them to feel, is because of the way I feel about myself, because what I'm doing. And also Anything from God has no chaos or confusion. Mind games, manipulation. I feel like this person, their main intention, now people that are used by demonic forces, sometimes they don't know, right? But let's pull this card really quick. Key with the heart. Heart with the key, walking in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. I just feel like this person knew, the divine knew that you, so it's like an evil, cold spirit person meeting a very open, free spirited person, kindness, and him, this man, this masculine of the mean one, resenting this person for being open and kind. But the divine's like, I sent this person to show you that all the issues that you were dealing with and revolving on your life, they come in with the sunshine, but they wanted to shine darkness. Light and dark cannot operate the same place at the same time. So guess what? Your light outshined this person, and you started ascending and you started elevating. Now, part of this person's karma too, as well, if some of you say, hell no, Sunshine Goddess, I'm not taking them back, is watching you not only level up, but be in a relationship connection with someone that's for your highest good, while this person stays codependent on your energy. I pick up an energy where you might get to the point where you just don't ever speak to this person again. Like, you could live in the same city, but you just walk by them. You don't indulge, you don't engage. It's like, soon as this person, low vibration entities, knows you're about that life, or know you want to commit to them or talk to them, they're like, game on, and they're ready. All right, so Spirit, let's clarify another one of these energies for the collective and my collective moving forward in this relationship, in their life, just moving forward. Yeah, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over again, because it's all in my head and I think about it over and over again. All right, so raise your vibration so that you may be aligned with your desires. You're too good for me. So this could be, it could be some things you said to this person, or maybe they feel like you're too good for them, self-sabotaging. But usually what their main goal is, when they deal with people that they feel like are too good for them, well, they break them down to get you to come down here, baby, and meet me where I am. But it didn't work for you. You're too divinely guided. You're too divinely protected. And what is it that they have to say to you about other people if you're no longer in their life, right? Because when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. There's nothing to tell when you're not engaged with this person. So they're being caught out in their lies and their schemes about you. Okay, this could also be a family member's friend. Just somebody's mad that they couldn't break you down and you be low. It's like the more they try to break you down, the more low they actually went. So got them. Surprise. A gift from the divine. I feel like you literally were a physical gift in this person's life to just show them on the other side of the darkness is a true happiness that lies within you, and you have that. But they want to put your light out. That's it. They really, hey Shell, hey Coach, hey Neiman. They really wanted to put your light out. That's what they wanted to do. Yeah, expectations. You may have expectations with this person. You're like, listen, you can't meet me where I'm at. That's okay. And make sure y'all be hyping my videos up. If you go come across it on YouTube, I forget to say that. And they turn my gifts and all that stuff is turned back on. So guys, we're good to go. Okay, I was a little skeptical, I was a little worried, but it looks like we're back in full effect. Okay, so somebody may not want to change, but say in your life, you're like, listen, if I ask you not to call me after 10 o'clock, I get that you get home later, but if you can't call me on a break or earlier, that they're not listening to that. They want to do what they want to do, how they want to do it. And you say, well, you're not going to be in my life and stressing me, or you're not going to stress me out on my phone. I don't need to talk to you. It's like you never compromise your dignity and yourself for this person. And that's a little bit why they're upset too as well, because it's like, as much as they try to act like they didn't care about you or whatever the case may be. Now, somebody could have met this person when they were 17. Somebody could have met this person when they were 28, but this person's more codependent on your energy than you are on theirs. It's giving my when the tables have turned, because it's like now it feels like you turn into the runner. And also somebody realizes when you say I'm down for you, I want to be with you, you mean that for them, right? Because when they tell you they aren't seeing anyone else, they're telling the truth. Now this person is very faithful, like, dag, I really had someone faithful in my life. But guess what? They kept running into who they are. Whatever shitty energy they were putting out, they were attracting those people. Now, the light's not responsible for the moth. It's job to keep shining. But this person was like, hey, over here, I'm trash. And not reference to, but just like, I have shitty energy. What about you? They're like, yes. And they link up with people at low vibration. I just feel like this person, they just did too much. I feel like they're permanent in this Nine of Swords energy until they change their ways. Right? Until they change their ways. It's like they're like, whatever, I'm Nine of Swords, I'll be anxious and but no, it's not. Who wants to walk around like that? Yeah, with the judgment energy, again, this person, they're always worried about karma this and karma that. So this is why this person may disappear out of your life and then return, because it's like the moment they do something wrong, and your spirit guides be like, that way, and they know they deal with it often about the things that that the way that they treated you and the things, and it's causing chaos in their life while you are in this gentle. It's like this person's like, well, what I got to do to be like you? Fine, all right, I said I didn't want to be with you, but it's like, why are you broken down from this? Because if they didn't make you, they can't break you. Break down. Don't want nobody else to hear. That's on that Mariah Carey song. Yeah, we got community, focus on yourself. So when this person does go around these groups of people or these people or whoever they're talking to, they're like, why are you so focused on Sunshine God's Collective? I thought you said you didn't want them. I thought you didn't like them. You called them annoying. You called them this. You called them that. But why are you still talking about them bringing up? Because people only get jealous when they care. People are only going to continuously talk about you because they want to be in your life, but it's not panning out the way that they wanted to. So people are like, stop focusing on Sunshine God's Collective and start focusing on yourself. And I tell you, this person literally puts themselves in this Nine of Swords energy like it's a game. Yeah, acting like a child. I told you, very immature energy. And I feel like you're not going to deal with that. You don't want to deal with that. You're not going to deal with that. Also, there's a child here as well that may have came from a third-party relationship connection to someone they were supposed to leave. And the divine said, oh, you didn't learn your lesson. They're going to, and remember, children are gifts, but some children come to teach parents a lesson. And I feel like this person as well, there's some type of addiction here. So the parent of the child could have been helping feed in this person an addiction or getting to this third party. They ran into exactly who they were and what they got, and there's a child out of that. Okay, so now they're with a third party they don't even like, they don't want to talk to, who is obsessed and controlling towards them, who's codependent on their energy. And this person wants nothing more but to be able to come towards you and be with you before you move on into a stable relationship connection. Wine is significant. Okay, so to tell them they can go play with somebody else, because your spirit team's going to back you up every time. Spirit, clarify this addiction and focus on yourself. Somebody's worried about this person, that they might not be going down the right pathway as well. Something about this child just really irks this person. I'm not judging, but the child's the innocent here, but it's like they don't even want to deal with this. This person's like, I don't even want to go down this path of having another child or being with another child. Spirit, clarify this ascend energy. While collective, you're just moving on with your life. I'll be moving on. Some of you might be getting a new job. Do you fill your life with other things than this person? Like, you've learned, like, we need air to breathe and not people, but I feel like you've learned, moved on. You maybe picked up a new skill. Sewing is significant. Somebody could be in the fashion energy or industry, or just something about clothes. Like, maybe something about you is really different with this person, and for some reason they thought that, oh, this person's going to be the same their whole life, and maybe you change, maybe you do your hair different, right? My phone's on the percent thing. Maybe you change your outfit, the way you look, but it's something about you that's so different. But it's like, why would you sit here and ponder on somebody that showed you multiple times that this isn't what I want? And when people will say F you and then be mad when you say okay, right? So this is a classic energy here. It could be a friend, lover, coworker, somebody in your life that they felt better beating up on you. You were the emotional punching bag. Get over here. Let me beat you up. But it's like, how did you escape from this? I feel like this person one day turned around and you was gone with the wind. Like, you gave them chance after chance. And I feel like this is a silent separation where you said, I don't need to say anything, right? Because I already said enough. Or why would I scream and fight with you? Or why would I argue? You are showing me what I need to know, and that's fine. To them, it's like a fucking game. It's like, oh, they can't see my clown shoes. They're pink now. You're like, I see your clown shoes. Now they're pink. Okay, come out. Like, it's boring. Okay, they're very, very in their mind about you meeting somebody else as well. That's another thing. That's why this person may come in and out of your life. They just want an energetic attachment to you. It doesn't matter how big it is. If they have a little piece of attachment to you, there's some way, somehow you won't go and move on with your life. So Spirit, let's clarify this heart with the key energy, welcoming, love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. But see, that's what they did with this false energy. Somebody left this relationship connection, thought they were going into something better, and literally ran into a low vibrational karmic person that they were blinded by. I'm telling you, somebody cannot cook. Oh my God, somebody cannot cook. Somebody has a full-time job of being a full-blown karmic in this person's life. And this, guess what? This person, whoever this person is, that if this could be someone they have a child with, whoever this third-party person is, hell, it could even be an addiction. But this person that's brought into your life, they are a full-time job to make sure this person does not ascend to the next level. I told you guys, there's gifts here. But if you use your gifts for bad things, you know the divine says, heck no, all bets off. Now, when I started my journey and I started to get downloads and I'm like, this is strange, but I was putting two and two together and I was figuring out the first thing that they told me was, in your past life, you use your gifts for bad things. The one time you do something bad with your gifts, anything bad, if you Sunshine Goddess, if you do anything bad with your gifts, all bets are off. We're taking them from you and that's it. And I was like, that means no black magic, no altering nothing, no manipulating nothing, no nothing. Even to the point where only after 3 years in my journey was I allowed to get the juicy cards. You know, the little drama cards. Other than that, they said light, 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 all light. This was like one of my first tarot decks, and the other ones with people that had passed away and so forth. But I don't even have that much spicy or juicy ones that I would like. Loading, if you guys want to send me some, you can. But yeah, all light. So it's so interesting that they outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events in their heads. They're stuck in this karmic ass loop cycle that you don't need to be involved in. It's like, you listen, the moment you walked away from this person, mentally, right, emotionally, you know, because the mind goes and the body follows. So maybe in your mind first you were away from this person, and then it got to the point where you started being with him, dealing with him. All that time while you were in that energy getting yourself together, the divine would do it in such a graceful way that when you looked up and they looked up, you was gone with the wind. But see, it may hurt for a second, but it didn't hurt for too long. And that was divinely guided, especially if you're being true, especially if you're authentic, if you especially have good intention for this person. Why would, the divine's there to ease the pain. And I'm not saying it didn't hurt, and I'm not saying you didn't think back on things, and I'm not saying you're triggered. But when you looked up, you're like, I'm healed from this. You're like, what happened? I woke up one day and I was like, I don't want this anymore. Right? And the longer you stay away from this person, the less they feel your energy and the less they know about your life. And the only way they know about your life, if they're maybe possibly, hey, Taylor Reddy, they may possibly be spying on her social media, creeping, trying to figure things out, or talk to people that you may know mutual. But other than that, they can't say stuff. You could have cut your hair and they're over there telling everyone you look ugly in a ponytail. Like, they don't know nothing about you. So when the hate stopped working, especially, this could even be a friendship. I feel like there's two females here. One got on her high horse because she may have went to be with a guy. This is giving me where the friend just puts the guy over the friendship, and the girl thought, and this guy turned around and just tore this person up, where they're wanting to call their friend and say, hey, I need you, or this the case may be. But it's like, God let people choose who they thought was better at the time. And whoever they thought was better at the time turned out to be a lesson of their lifetime that they probably wish they never indulged in that situation, or it was opened up to them. Okay, so let's get a top of the deck. Thief. They can't come in and steal nothing else for you. Time, energy, money, resource, or nothing. Meanwhile, you're moving toward a healthy, wealthy man, feminine energy. You're moving into a wealth. Oh my gosh, you're literally getting a wealth transfer, and this person is literally blocked out of that. So if you two were supposed to be wealthy together, well, it's all for you now. So like I said before, and this, thank you, Spirit, for confirming. I always say this, and this was just my confirmation right now, that they may have stolen your time, money, resources, and peace, but the divine abundance that's coming for you for staying in integrity and being who you are and honoring the journey, even the pain and everything, it's not only pushing you to this divine abundance, but you are also moving into I'm like trying to think faster than I talk. You are moving into a season of high level soulmate energy. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, and this person to me, it's like they missed the train. They missed the train. They're calling all Sunshine Goddess Collective to track 33. Why are they over here on track 10? And this is why, because they don't listen to the divine. Meanwhile, you're getting ready to be equally united and equally yoked with a mature man or woman that's on your level, that's bringing in divine abundance, while they're sitting here full-time job with a full-time karmic, tearing their asses up while you welcome love. Well, they open their arms to a demon, will embrace it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Woo! The tables are turning, the ascensions are ascending, and it is what it is. It's going to be, if they like staying in this, fine. Now, some of them may want to come out and give you a message. They're being intuitively guided that you are moving away from this relationship, this connection. I do hear one last chance. If you do have kids with this person, they will use the children, the relationship, the family life. But because I just want my family back. You're like, well, you weren't thinking of your family with Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding, or you just want someone to ride with you while you don't intend on riding with them? Like, this person always wants way more than they put out. And it's like, when you put your foot down in your boundaries and they want to act like a crybaby and you leave me like everyone else. No, you cause people to want to leave your life in this energy. Nobody wants to stay around someone that has them trapped in their mind. Why? Why would you want to be in a relationship connection with someone that has you in your head, for your mind, for what? Because that's the control they have. I don't got to do anything as long as I have this person in their mind. A mind control, I can manipulate them. That's a form of witchcraft as well, the manipulation. And I have felt that, because I want to indulge in that too. Like, what type of manipulation, witchcraft is this person really doing on the collective? Because you took your energy back. Look at the Hierophant energy. They're trying to figure out, what can I do to get this person back? Literally going to the place, the botanica or whoever, to look up stuff. Can you show me what I need to get this person back in my life? What are the things that I need? Okay, even taking a list. Somebody's taking a list. Somebody's going too hard. Like, stop. It's okay. Like, it's okay. People are allowed to leave your life without consequences. But this person said, hell no. I told you the magic. They're trying to get you to surrender to this relationship, to this connection. I knew somebody was doing some damn magic. They want you to come forward, but see how the faith, the sides of the mountains. Why are nobody's like, they're saying faith decide the mountain, move from here, but they want you to climb these mountains. I feel like you're tired of going through these rough patches with this person. Like, enough is enough already. All right, well, if I do this magic and lizards are dirty. So again, this person, they may become with some low vibrational intentions. It's not going to work on a high vibrational person. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, so again, there you go, sweetheart. Again, they want to move forward to you with this Wands energy, very, very adamant about moving forward. It's fine. They don't want to talk to me. I'm going to do magic and they can talk to me. You're not old enough. You're not old enough to be my moderator, sweetheart. So again, very passionate about moving forward, but it's like with these lizards here and this Six of Wands energy, it's like the divine's like, no. You got to get to the top of that mountain. You're going to just be looking around and the person's going to be like, I'm down here. You're not going to be able to hear them, see them, or nothing. It's just like, so the magic that they're sending your way is very pointless to making you come forward. Why would you want someone to come forward? And we got the 9 of Pentacles. It's not happening. You're in a completely different vibration from this person. Like, if they don't understand, okay, oh wait, that was my son. That was my son, Kim. Okay, I just undid it. That was my son. Yeah, that's my son. He's just begging me to be the moderator, and he can't. He's not old enough. Oh, I put standard moderator. All right, you are a moderator, sweetheart. All right, so let's see something. All right, let's see if I could put... Yeah, he's not old enough. That's what it is. All right. So again, I feel like you're being blocked. God's preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Your spirit team, guys. I feel like I tried to. He's not over 18, so he can't. I tried. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Aisha, Winnie. Hey, Angel family. Oh, you're there. Okay, sweetheart. So again, I really feel like they're in this 9 of Wands trying to get you to just do what you want them to do, trying to get you over, yeah, my person's coming back in spiritual connection, but you're looking like, no, I'm looking for the next best thing in my life. I'm moving on with my life. Your spirit guides, I feel like they're spirit guides that you two share, that some of them are like, okay, we're done with this. we're over, I'm out of here, I'm okay with this, it's not necessary. And you literally have everything that you want, need, and desire. So the magic's not even working either, because you're healing and they are losing it because they know. So they've been warned, told, or if they got readings or whatever the case may be, that you're healing from this, not because you're moving on to another situation, but because you're healed from this with the star card. But we do have a divine love relationship there, and this is where this person with this double card energy is like, yeah, you think you're moving on from me, you're not, but you are. So again, in this energy, like, it is what it is what's gonna be. Move your feet, lose your seat. I don't know, like, so nobody's gonna move in on my family, the family that they don't even care about on a daily basis. This person only cares about people and situations right when they lose them. It takes losing people for them to realize their worth. Yeah, Six of Cups in the Wheel card, person from the past wanting to return. There's your confirmation. Only wanting to deal with people that lose their life. What type of sick game is this? Energy is energy. If it resonates with spirit, clarify this person moving forward and the divine justice, the Two of Wands, the magic, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, keep doing the magic. They could do all the magic they want, okay? It's only causing a Ten of Wands in their life. Like, every time they try to do magic on you or manifest you, even down to doing things to manifest you in not such a spiritual way, self stuff, it's not working. This person used to be able to do some stuff, boom, you would show back up. But it's like the more that they try, they get frustrated, the more spiritual baggage they have. And I also feel like since you've been in this connection, you cleared a lot of karmic debt. There's a lot of karmic debt here cleared by you. Also, by the way, you handled this person who mishandled you. Energy is energy. If it resonates, we got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, stable, sturdy, stable life, sturdy. You know exactly what you want, what you don't. It's like the most stablest deck in the card. So while they keep doing this magic, things are happening in their life that they don't want to, and they're watching you be stable. And again, I really feel like here they go, moving to another relationship connection. Some of you may already move forward or moved on. Whatever this is, I know this person is getting guided to say, listen, that person, that twin flame, that soulmate, they're moving on. Yeah, they're moving on to happiness. And this person tries to act like they don't care, but they do. And they stay watching you. And they try to do some magic under the moon. So this person does moon magic, but it's like it don't work. Whatever time they throw magic on you, you're so happy with his Knave of Pentacles energy. And they're like, why doesn't it work? They check, they look, it doesn't work because it's not supposed to. Because you acknowledge your truth and you know that the truth will set you free. Energy is energy. If it resonates, we got the Four of Wands, 1111. Your wishes and dreams are becoming true. They need to keep their mouth off you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Yes, see, killing. This person needs to go heal instead of worried about you. I want to hold you so much. But again, that new energy is looming and you're moving forward, okay? Energy is energy. If it resonates. Yeah, cut your losses. Divine's like, it's over. Somebody was stubborn as hell. Like, their stubbornness is their own demise. Like, okay, we get everybody could be like, they're stubborn to the all stubbornness. Like, it's not necessary to be this stubborn. It's just not important. But this person will be so stubborn. We got the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but they're so stubborn that it causes them to have their own losses. And the divine's like, let them stay that way. That's on them. Yeah, while you cleanse and you're changing your life. You're changing your way of life. You're changing your way of thinking. You're healing things. This person, they just don't align with you anymore. Okay, so instead of being offended by it, instead of thinking like, oh, you're doing something to them, like, you don't align with them anymore. Because when the hate don't work, there's no lies to tell because you don't align with them. So it's like apples and oranges aren't going to be in the same rack, right? They might be in the same section, but you may find that you don't even come across this person nowhere. This person definitely does a lot of watching you on social media. It's like you guys are like apples and oranges, completely different. Yeah, patience, energy. This person just feels like you would have waited for them a long, long time. But again, I feel like somebody's found the moon cycles as well. Somebody could be in Nevada, Arizona, picking up the Midwest. We got some changes energy here. Look at, you're changing, you're aspiring, you're in tune, you're authentic, you're pure, you're elevating, you're ascending. You're changing like you're called to with this cleansing energy. Something about this last full moon I don't know what you did on it. Maybe you did some type of ritual for cleansing, but it's like you are cleaning this person out of your life. Like the more you ascend, the more they don't operate to you. Somebody could be trying to send you messages in music as well. But I feel like right now you're focusing on yourself, your wholeness. This person still has secrets as well. So it's like, don't let them rock you to sleep. They try to come back in your life. You're going to feel it. Intuitively, you're going to know. There could be secret children or secret families hidden as well with this third party situation. So you'll know, okay? And know them by their fruits is what I hear. Okay, yeah, truth. All right. So this person, they may try to give you a facade, but you'll see their life and how they're living. It's like they play this rags to riches play, right? Because it's like somebody tries to act so rich online, but really they live in this energy of rags. But you may literally be rich and they don't even know anything. Yeah, communicate. Somebody wants to have a communicate. Someone wants to talk to you. I feel like this person tries to send telepathic energy to you as well. Something about the crescent moon. We have a lot of changes coming up on the 17th. We have Ramadan. We have the fire horse, the Chinese zodiac, and there's one more thing I can't remember, but it's a lot of things coming up. So I know we're not there yet, and it's in another couple days. But as you move towards these things are going to be really intense. So watch how you handle things sent to destroy your peace. Watch how you communicate with people that, because this fiery energy is going to try to bring that fire right about you, that lower entity within you that may be attached to them. That's like, come on. Just be careful the way that you respond to people in the next week or so. Things sent to destroy your peace. It's only a flat tire, but it's a flat tire around the corner from the tire shop. So these are things that maybe things to slow you down, but nothing to harm you. So whatever you feel as a disadvantage, look at it and say, okay, well, I got a flat tire, but guess what? I'm one block from the tire store. Let me just put my little hazard lights on and I'm just going to boop, boop down the street. And it's like that. So it's going to be the way that you respond to things tend to destroy your peace. And it's going to be also the way you respond to people tend to destroy your peace, because it's bringing up this fiery energy. Okay. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's see what we're going into. Pisces season. Are we in Pisces season already? We might be in Pisces season already. So after Pisces, Taurus. Yep, and boundaries. Make sure you keep 41 on the clock, 41 in the chat, 21, get those thumbs up. Make sure the divine saying you keep your boundaries high with this person, and the past is the past for a reason, and to leave it there. You already walked through new doors. You see the ocean back there? You've already walked into this paradise. You couldn't go back to that situation if you wanted to. Like the way it's set up, and it's just like, it's like you just can't. Like you may want to, but you're intuitively guided away from that person, especially in this season. Now we know God's the only person that could resurrect an old situation, but like this person, they did enough, the divine says, and enough is enough already. Okay, energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's see. Do I want to get a little bit? All right, let's get another vibe about it. Can we get the truth, spirit, the vibe about it when it comes to this situation, this person? They don't know shit about my collective, so they better keep their mouth off of them. All right, and I feel like this could be old friendship energy. Like people are just trying to bring you up. They don't know nothing going on in your life. That's the craziest part. All right, let's see if we get a truth about it. Here we go, spirit. Your neighbor's looking out for you. She'll know the gossip. Better talk to her. It's so interesting because I saw that before. I figured out. Yeah, so like somebody's like, you have the wrong info on that person. Wrong person. Like somebody's talking about you, but they don't have the right information. That just clarifies it right there. All right, spirit, let's go. We got a truth. They're a good person and a protector. So somebody may view you as a good person and protector. One more, spirit. They have some secrets, but nothing harmful or earth-shattering for you to worry about. Now they're figuring out this after the fact. Lie. Child support payments are never on the way, but they never seem to get there. So this person, somebody just walked themselves into a hot, complete mess by going with this third party in this child situation. Like, this is somebody that maybe didn't have child support. Now they're getting ready to have child support. Again, having children with people that they don't even like is part of their karma for choosing a third party situation over divine connection. And still they think they're bigger than the program, and they're not bigger than the program. So they can talk all they want, but your fruits are showing. Like people see you ascending, people see you doing better. Meanwhile, this person suffers loss after loss. And guess what? They like that because being broken gets him more attention than being honest, upfront, and, following their intuition. But if they want to stay in chaos, Who are we to deter them? And yes, it's a spiritual connection, but if somebody doesn't want to honor that and they don't respect that, well, then that's too bad for them. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's get a some Isis Oracle, then we'll pull an Isis card, and then we'll do I'm not done yet. Yeah, and then we'll do some Archangel messages, heavy on the Archangel messages. We got that one, endings and new beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can begin. Okay, the old must be released so that the new can enter. I feel like this is an ending for you as well with the third eye chakra. It's so crazy because meeting a divine counterpart in the end, and in the end it was okay because what actually was a new beginning. Okay, so excuse me, I pick up now somebody's really more in tune. Lotus flower fly, lotus flower bomb, flower fly, you take me high. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions, because you may, endings are new beginnings, yes, but you may feel some way because of, the time you were with this person and the changes and the things you're going through. And it's like, it's okay. You're a human being living a spiritual experience. So guess what? If you're sad because things didn't work out the way you thought, it's okay to be sad. If you're frustrated, it's okay. If you're angry, listen, just acknowledge that feeling that you have at the moment and move on. Right? Everything's not happening to you. It's happening for you. You're out of this cycle of toxicity. That's better for you, right? You're out of this karmic loop. I was going to cuss because it's just ridiculous. Watch them live in repetitions while you continually move, elevate, and ascend to the next level. So honor that. If you're upset because somebody let you down or somebody hurt you, you're allowed to be that way. Okay? I'm doing YouTube. You're allowed to be that way. If you all of a sudden said, Dag, I'm sad because I really thought, that's okay. You're allowed to be that way. Listen, a lot of the energy that this person projected on you was who they were and how they feel. Because anything that you love, you hold on to. You don't play mind games with it and then say, oh, I lost it. Like you knew what you were doing, you just didn't think. And I feel like you surprised this person with the amount of self-love that you have, because maybe when you met this person, you weren't there yet. And that's why these cycles and things kept going on with this person. But once you caught a hold of this situation, like, I don't deserve this. I don't have to be here. I don't want to do this. Putting your boundaries up, changing your life, change your way of thinking, realizing I don't deserve this. I don't have to be with this person. I didn't ask to be cheated on. I showed up the way that I can. And guess what? After you've done all you can, you just stand. Right? After you've done, you know what? I love it when you get to the point where, well, I've done everything I can, because now you can walk away clean, free. I've done everything I can for this person. There's nothing else I could do. It's starting to get a little chaotic, crazy, whatever the case may be. Golden opportunity. Okay, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. It's time. Okay, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and your success. So maybe somebody's like, well, I don't think I could live without this person, or I don't think I could survive without this person. You can. That's exactly why the divine set this situation up to be where it is right now, because you're getting ready to learn how to be on your own and your own person. While this person, you may think that you were codependent on this person. No, honey, let me tell you, this person was more codependent on you than they ever will admit. I was listening to something online the other day, and they were talking about men that care about women, but they get to the point where it's become obsessed with not honoring their feelings the way they feel. But there's one way you can tell, and one way that they can't hide it is through their eyes. Through their eyes. I don't care what's coming out of your mouth. I know what the truth. The eyes are the window to the soul. Right? So they can argue you and fight other people and not want to commit and go to third parties and hoot and holler and run amok and whatever they could do. But you and this person knows how they feel. And you know that this ego and pride energy that they're in, the Leviathan spirit, and again, it's like, all right, well, go slither your ass, go, adios. Like, I don't know. And that bothers them. People literally say F you and then get mad when you say, okay. Rah! I feel like you shake this person up. I feel like nobody could really get under this person's skin the way that you do. And I don't think that you try to get on this person's skin. I just feel like they've not only met their match on a spiritual level, but you've grown and became like a heavy weight to this person. Like, they thought they was gonna get you down in the dumps and stuff, but it didn't happen that way. It wasn't supposed to. You took the lesson and you learned. They took the lesson and they didn't learn. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right. Let me get some Isis Oracle for you guys. That ginger ale's blazing. It's kind of watered down now, but all right, let's get some Isis Oracle. So you're moving to a very independent energy. We got the mermaid energy here. Cats are significant as well. But again, look at this flowing of gold around you. We got boundaries underneath, and we got compassion. Okay, release judgment about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that's within you, ever around you with other people. Don't forget where you came from. Okay, don't forget that, guys. This situations were there just to show you how strong you were, just to show you how you're able to move forward, just to show that you are a spiritual warrior for the Most High. These battles like this, that's it. That's all you got. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got. That's it. Okay, so don't worry about it. The past is the past for a reason, and you left it behind. You changed your life, and you're moving forward for the better. Why they still got to sit around and talk shit about you to feel relevant and important, and people are like, we don't care. Like, I thought you didn't like them. Like, nobody talks about somebody that they don't like. You know, trying to just have other people see you in a light where it's like, oh, I don't like them because they're annoying. And it's like, you're annoying because you follow up conversation. You know, it's like you do stuff that normal people would do and they try to use that. Oh, because they're like always texting me back. Like, who talks like you go down someone for always texting you back or engaging. It's like this person wants people to deal with them how they want, when they want. So it's like maybe this person will talk to you and then you'll start engaging with them, and like say maybe you text them first, they get annoyed. You're like, well, I thought we were engaging. I didn't, you know. So it's like everything has to be on their terms, how they want, when they want it. But the divine pulled you up out of that. The divine said, not mine. Not my child. You go do that with that third party situation or the other people that let you do whatever you want. But it's like they couldn't do that to you. All right, let's see what we got here. Talisman of potency, charging sacred objects of power. All right, so where's the book for that? I've got that one before, I believe. There's ones in here I never got. Talisman. Let's see. Oh, Temple of Lapis. Temple. Talisman of potency, charging sacred objects of power. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power intentions, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, and learning to bring physical matters more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as part of your spiritual practice too. Your love for the physical world of our matter is a gift to the earth too. You are guided to cleanse and charge sacred objects to empower your energy field and accomplish your spiritual mission, now spiritual warriors. These objects might be a wand, chalice, a sword, a bowl, or even a special tile with an image that you love, a statue cloth with a beautiful design, a natural crystal, a black mirror, a rock or shell or a feather that you found waiting for you whilst out in nature. If finding a gift in nature, it is wise to ask the spirit of earth if the item in question is intended for your healing work, and if you feel it is, then of course receive with gratitude. If not, bless it and move on. You basically, I feel like too, if this person had something of yours, that's what they used to do the magic on. That's what they use. So you got to think hard. This person may have something of yours that they use to do magic on. But at the end of the day, it's got to charge your crystals that carry, you know, power, protection, keep your boundaries up and your standards high. And they won't, it's like they won't, they're like not in your life. We got Emperor energy, and I know that's just part of the collective of the new person coming in. We got divine guidance showing as well. We got 2 love cards, attraction and freedom. You may even feel much better not dealing with this person. You know, you may feel like, you know what, I feel a little bit more free. I'm restricted. I'm keeping to myself for someone that's not even halfway showing up for me. Okay, your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear your confidence well. That's where I feel like there's Emperor, Empress is coming in. Freedom, when we can be our truest selves, we're then able to freely love. So I feel like in this energy, you're attracting a divine counterpart. You just don't know it yet, okay? Tenor Raphael, there we go. There's a rainbow. We found the gold at the end of the rainbow. Loving blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. You're getting that happily ever after. Butterflies are significant. All right. Even if it's not with this person, even if you thought happy ending with them, it's not. Okay. 7 of Michael. There is a course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review the details. So Archangel Michael is wanting you to go the route of being happiness and not go down a dark path. See, this person wants you to go dark with them. No, stay in your light. Lightness, dark and lightness cannot stay in the same place, okay? And we got the Cherry energy, determination, self-control, career advancement, and knowledge of success by others. You have all these important things coming to you right now, okay? Two of Ariel, it is important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, having fun. So I just feel like this. We're at the turning point in the collective. This is where you are in your situation, and this is a good place to be. I just feel like you're in a time of your life right now in the collective where it's like you're open to these changes, embrace them, and walking through these new doors. Okay, so energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get our Bible verse. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Yes. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he probably has an outfit using it. Yep. Let people know what they're doing. They just hope you don't find out. And then when you catch on, they're like, who, me? Yes, you. We see you. Like I told you, the clown shoes. They had red clown shoes on. And then they said, oh, I'm going to get smart. And they put pink ones on it. And they're like, it's not me. I'm not the clown. You're like, you are. Come out. I see your pink shoes. I got you again. Okay. So the more you call this person out, the more you stay in your boundaries and you say, you're not calling me past 10 o'clock because I don't want that. The more angry they get, the more they try to talk shit, but they're not in your life. How can someone talk shit about you if they're not in your life? What is there to say? Oh, well, they don't answer my phone calls or text messages anymore. People are catching on to this person. People are like, I wouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? All right. Not that which goes into the mouth to filter man, but which come out of the mouths of them to filter man. Matthew 15:11. Yeah, because it's not what they say about you. We don't respect the one talking. We respect the one they're doing the talking about. So people look at this person like, okay, so why you always talk about this person if they're this, that, and the third? If you don't like someone, you're not going to talk about them. Right? If you don't want someone in life, you're going to not be around them. But they can't keep their mouth off you. Because when the hate don't work, they don't even got no more lies. It's over. I love you guys so much. Happy Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. I hope you guys have a great evening. Be safe. I hope you win your team. I don't know who you guys are going for. All right. But I love you guys so much. I'm not really too much on football, but I'm just doing something with me and the boys, a little Super Bowl party for fun while I work. That's it. I love you guys so much. Keep your head up in your heart close, God. I love you guys. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. I love you guys so much. Keep your head up in your heart close, God. I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix, our next read, whatever comes first. Mwah. Thank you, Goddess365.